Did you know that, according to Vanguard research, people who start investing just 10 years earlier can retire with over $300,000 more than those who wait? And get this. One national study found that among college graduates, those who set up a budget and emergency fund by age 29 had twice the net worth at 35. Here's the kicker. The number one mistake in your 20s isn't just overspending. It's missing out on the life-changing power of time. If you're tired of seeing your paycheck disappear and want to break out of the financial hamster wheel, stay with me. In this video, I'll reveal the exact 7 money milestones that let you build real wealth, even if you never had a head start, all backed by data, real-world stories, and step-by-step numbers. Ready? Let's get started on a path that could add $300,000 or more to your future. If you nail these before 30, welcome to Money Masters. I'm John, and today I'm giving you the financial playbook I wish someone handed me in my 20s. Most of us start that decade with a head full of hope and a wallet that looks emptier than a college dorm fridge. If you're eating ramen and doom scrolling through social media while it looks like everyone else has their lives together, don't stress. We're about to crush the myth that you need a trust fund or a magic touch to get ahead. Pull up a seat, because what you do in your 20s shapes your money for the next 50 years. According to the National Endowment for Financial Education, nearly 88% of adults say money habits formed in their 20s stick for life. So the decisions you make now will set you up for decades of freedom or decades of stress. Before we hit milestone 1, quick question. What's your biggest financial goal for your 20s? Seriously, drop it in the comments below. Whether it's clearing debt, buying a house, or just not panicking every time your phone buzzes with a bill notifications. This gets you thinking about what you actually want, and it starts our community conversation. Let's jump right in with milestone 1, the foundation that nobody teaches. Step 1, don't go broke, master budgeting. I get it. The word budget is about as exciting as standing in line at the DMV, but here's the truth. People who stick to a plan aren't restricting themselves. They're buying their own freedom. According to a U.S. bank survey, 66% of Americans do not use a budget at all. The big mistake. Most of us leave our money on autopilot and wonder where it all went. Every dollar you spend without a plan is a vote for financial chaos. But every dollar you direct towards your actual goals, you're choosing your future lifestyle. Here's how to make it easy. The 50-30-20 rule, 50% of your income, that's after taxes, goes to must-have stuff like rent, food, insurance. 30% and goes to wants, think eating out, concerts, travel, streaming subscriptions. The last 20% is your wealth-building engine. It goes into savings and debt payoff. Can't do 20%? Start at 5%. The most important thing is building the habit, not chasing perfection. To make sure you know exactly where your cash is going, use free budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB. You need a budget or even a simple Google Sheets tracker. For just 1 month, write down every expense: the $4 latte, the $10 impulse Amazon buy, that forgotten subscription you started 6 months ago. You'll probably find an extra $50 to $200 leaking out every month. Plug those holes and direct that toward your goals. This single exercise is a start of building real wealth. Step 1 down, let's level up. Step 2, build your financial force field, emergency fund. This isn't a nice to have, it's your shield against chaos. Only 17% of 20-somethings have $1,000 saved for emergencies. According to a Bankrate survey, here's why that's risky. Your car will break down. The laptop will die before a deadline. Your boss may send you a "can we talk" email unexpectedly. These aren't maybes. They're when, not if. Start with a micro goal. Save your first $1,000 in an account you don't touch. Try Ally, Capital One 360, or your bank's high-yield account. That's enough to turn most surprise bills into inconveniences instead of disasters. Ultimate goal, 3 to 6 months of bare-bones living expenses, a number that covers rent, food, insurance, utilities. Fear that number. Focus on the first $1,000, then aim for 1 month's expenses. Then 3, as you save, make it automatic. Set up a transfer the day you get paid so you never see the cash sitting in checking. Remember, your friend's Vegas bachelor party is not an emergency. But a flat tire, a broken phone you need for work, or a trip to urgent care, those are 99 times out of 100. Quick checkpoint. If you already track expenses or use a budget app, drop, I'm on it. In the comments now, I want to see who's building great habits early. Jump in. Step 3. Become a credit score superhero. You might not care about your credit score until you need to rent an apartment, get a car loan, or apply for your dream job. But it matters. Big time. According to Experian, 31% of young adults, 18 to 29, have a score below 620, which puts you in the bad credit range. The mistake most people make, ignoring credit until it's a problem, then scrambling to fix it. Each extra year of positive credit history, the length of time you've used credit responsibly, that accounts for 15% of your score. Boost your score, so start early. And here's what makes up your score. Payment history, 35%. Credit utilization rate, the percentage of your total available credit you're using. Ideally under 10%. Length of credit history, new credit inquiries. And your mix of credit types. If you don't have credit yet, consider a student or secured credit card with a small refundable deposit as collateral. Golden rule, always pay off in full, never carry a balance. Because interest rates on credit cards can easily hit 20%. Set up automatic payments so you're never late. One missed payment can hit your score for years. Keep your credit utilization below 10%. That means if your limit is $1,000, don't let your balance climb above $100. For the best boost, request a limit increase every year. Just don't spend more. Strong credit isn't just a bragging right, it'll save you thousands in interest on future mortgages, car loans, and insurance. The sooner you build it, the sooner it pays you back. We're 3 steps in. Here's what you've built by now. A plan for your money, an emergency safety net, and the foundation for an excellent credit score. But step 4 is where the real difference between mediocrity and wealth happens. Step 4, start your wealth building machine. Invest, even if it feels early. Here's the bombshell. According to Vanguard, a 25-year-old investing $200 per month at an 8% annual return will have over $500,000 by 65. Wait until 35. You'll end up with just $200,000. That's a $300,000 difference. Time is your secret weapon and no millionaire can buy it back later in life. There's a reason 90% of self-made millionaires started investing in their 20s. The mistake to avoid, waiting until you make more or life feels stable, because time in the market matters more than how much you invest to start. Where do you begin? If your job offers a 401k issue, invest enough to get the full employer match. If your boss matches 50 cents on the dollar up to 6% and you make $40,000, that's $1,200 of free money every year. Don't skip it. If your job doesn't offer a retirement plan or you're freelancing, open a Roth IRA, individual retirement account. Platforms like Fidelity, Vanguard, or Charles Schwab make it easy. A Roth IRA means you pay taxes now and withdraw tax-free later. Helpful when you're probably in a lower tax bracket now than you will be at retirement. The alternative is a traditional IRA, where you get a tax deduction today but pay taxes when you retire. Either way, maxing out your annual IRA contribution. $7,000 in 2024 if you're under 50, supercharges your future. Start small. If $50 per month is all you can manage, do that. And use autopilot investing apps like Betterment or Wealthfront. If you want it, hands off. Whenever you get a raise, increase your contribution by at least half the raise before you adjust your lifestyle. Pro tip: even if you have debt, always get your employer match before throwing extra at loans. This is one of the only places finance experts nearly all agree on. Quick aha moment. If learning that waiting just 10 years to start investing could cost you over $300,000 blew your mind, smash that like button so more people hear this. Knowledge is power, and sharing this can genuinely change someone's life. Let's anchor this with a real-life story. Meet Emily. Emily started investing $200 a month at 25, stuck to it, barely noticed it leaving her bank account. Josh, her college classmate, waited until 35 because it wasn't enough to bother with yet. At 65, Emily has $520,000. Josh, $205,000. That's $315,000 difference. No lottery, no higher income. Just time and consistency. But we're not done yet. The next milestone is the silent killer of almost every young adult budget, and it's what credit card companies hope you ignore. Step 5, become a debt destroyer. Erase high-interest debt for good. If you have credit card debt, you're trying to win a marathon with a 30-pound weight vest on. Credit cards charge 15 to 25% interest, sometimes higher. If you have debt at 20% interest, but investments are earning you 8%, you're losing the difference every month. The math doesn't lie. Most experts, like those at Fidelity and Dave Ramsey's team, recommend paying off all high-interest debt before you invest more than your employer match. How do you do it? Use the debt avalanche method. List your debts from highest interest rate to lowest. Make minimum payments on all, then put any extra toward the highest rate debt. Once that's gone, repeat with the next highest. This saves you the most money in interest over time. Prefer quick wins. Try the debt snowball. Focus on your smallest balance. Pay it off fast. And use the momentum to tackle the next one. Psychology matters, so do whichever keeps you on track. Pro tip: pause big extra investments beyond your company's match until you've smashed all high-interest debt. That's when your money really starts snowballing toward wealth. Your goal: enter your 30s with zero credit card debt. Quick milestone recap. By now, you're budgeting, saving for emergencies, building credit, investing with compounding, and climbing out of high-interest debt. That's a foundation for wealth. But milestone 6 is the one most people think is out of reach in their 20s. Step 6, start planning your real estate empire, save for a down payment. Don't think of this as buy a house as soon as possible. It's about setting up options for the next decade. Homeownership is one of the top 3 ways middle-class families build wealth in America. The Fed reports median homeowner net worth is 40 times that of renters. Here's the new reality. You don't actually need 20% down anymore. Many first-timer programs need just 3%, and some government loans require even less. The average first-time buyer puts down 8 to 9% on a $400,000 home, around the median price in many markets. That's $36,000. Save $300 per month in a dedicated down payment account, and you'll hit $36,000 in 10 years. Use a high-yield savings account or a CD ladder for safety. Just remember, the down payment is only the start. You'll also need closing costs, usually 2% of the loan. $8,000 for a $400,000 house, plus moving costs, repairs, and basic furniture. Budget for at least $50,000 before you're truly ready. And don't forget, owners cover all the repairs of broken furnace. That's a $3,000 check. Maintenance, insurance, and property taxes can add 1 to 3% of your home price each year. So don't let your total housing expenses rise over 28% of your gross income. On the flip side, every mortgage payment builds equity instead of just paying rent. No landlord can take that away. And if your home value grows over time, You get the upside. Put this milestone in motion by opening a separate account labeled Down Payment Fund so you never accidentally spend that money. Before we get to the final and maybe most important milestone, curiosity spark. Which step feels most daunting for you right now? Comment the number below, 1 to 7, and I'll reply with quick, personalized advice. Your story helps others see they aren't alone and steers these videos to your needs. Step 7, level up your financial literacy. Last but never least, becoming financially literate makes all these steps work together. Your 20s are not about being the money genius. They're about learning enough to avoid lifelong mistakes. Financial literacy isn't just spend less than you earn. That's the bare minimum. You need to actually understand how compound interest works. It's growth on top of growth. The difference between stocks and bonds. Stocks mean ownership. Bonds mean lending. And what index funds are baskets of many companies. Super low cost. Proven to outperform most pros over time. Don't just hope your 401k is in the right option. Google Index Fund Basics. Check out free resources from sites like investor.gov, NerdWallet, or the Money Masters YouTube channel. I break down everything step by step for beginners. The more you learn, the more confident you'll be in every financial decision you make. Lightning recap. Step 1, own your budget. Step 2, build an emergency fund. Step 3, grow your credit. Step 4, invest early for compounding. Step 5, destroy high-interest debt. Step 6, save for options like a home. Step 7, master financial literacy. Each one stacks on the last, turning financial anxiety into the kind of calm confidence you'll be thankful for in 10 or 30 years. Here's my favorite quotable truth. Every year you wait to invest is another $30,000 you're giving up. Can you afford that? Screenshot that or text it to your future self, because time really is the most valuable asset you'll ever have. Remember, this content is for education, not financial advice. Everyone's situation is different when past returns aren't guaranteed. So always consult a qualified financial advisor before making big moves, especially with investing or taking on major loans. And if you want to lock in this progress, I've put together a printable 20s Money Milestone Checklist you can download free with the link in the description. Use it to track every step, stay accountable, and start conversation in our Money Masters community. By sharing goals, struggles, and wins, you'll help yourself and someone else build lifelong wealth. Your 20s might feel financially chaotic, but mastering these 7 milestones lets you turn the page and write your own story. Your future self will thank you for every step you take today and every excuse you leave behind. Keep learning, keep taking action, and keep building your future the smart way. Lightning recap. Step 1, own your budget. Step 2, build an emergency fund. Step 3, grow your credit. Step 4, invest early for compounding. Step 5, destroy high-interest debt. Step 6, save for options like a home. Step 7, master financial literacy. Every milestone you hit stacks on top of the last, turning stress into confidence. Here's what to do next. Tonight, track your expenses with an app, like Mint or YNAB, or just a pencil and paper. This week, set up an automatic transfer, even $25 into a separate emergency account. In the next 30 days, check your credit score free at sites like Credit Karma or Experian and note your current number. By the end of this year, start contributing to a retirement account, 401k or IRA. Even if it's just $50 a month, long-term, use the free checklist linked below to mark each milestone as you hit it and revisit every 6 months to stay on track. Within 90 days, you'll notice more control and less anxiety. Within 12 months, you'll see real progress building. Within 5 years, You'll be amazed at your momentum, especially as investments and your credit history start to snowball. And no, you don't have to be perfect, just consistent. If you haven't already, download my free 20s Money Milestone Checklist. In the description, use it to map your journey, track every win, and join our Money Masters community committed to smarter money moves. Don't forget to subscribe for step-by-step guides next video. I'll reveal exactly which index funds I use, the risks, the growth numbers, and how to start with as little as $1. Comment below your biggest win or challenge from these milestones, or the number you're tackling next. I'll answer top questions personally. This video is for educational purposes only, not individualized financial advice. Always consult a qualified professional before making major money moves, especially investments or loans. Results will vary.